Hey guys, welcome back to The Miniature Life. Today we are going to show you how to make an Indian staple, tur dal. Tur dal or pigeon pea has been prevalent in all South Asian and Persian cooking for centuries. Today it's a staple dinner item in most South Asian households, just with different styles of cooking it. Typically it's served with naan, rice, chapatis or parathas, and features a interesting tempering method called a chonk or tarka, forni, or in Tamil, talipu. Today's recipe is actually not going to be shown by me, but by Nirvan. So here goes.
So let's get started. So let's take a look at our ingredients. We're going to start off with half a green chili, 250 grams of tur dal, half an onion, 1 stem of curry leaves, 1 to 2 tomatoes depending on how much you like, a bunch of coriander, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 to 2 tablespoons of ghee, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and 2 dried chilies. Now moving to the masala dibba, or in English a box of masalas. Every household has one of these. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. Now, that does sound like a long ingredient list, and it does sound a little intimidating, but what I hope you'll learn is that this is the basis of all Indian cooking. So once you've got a few of these ingredients in your cupboard, you've got hundreds and hundreds of recipes you could be doing. So we're done with the ingredients, let's get on with the recipe. To start off, we want to soak the tur dal. By soaking the tur dal overnight or 4 to 5 hours before we cook, it speeds up the cooking process. Once you've soaked them, you want to give them a quick rinse to remove all the starch. Once washed, you want to add the tur dal to your pressure cooker, and you just want to cover them with water. Then, place the lid on and whack it onto your gas stove. You want to have it on the stove till you hear about 2 whistles. That's anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes depending on your pressure cooker. And while the dal is cooking, let's get on with the tempering or the chonk. So this is where all the spices and the flavor come from our dal. To start off, we want to prep a couple of the ingredients. We're going to start off with the chili. So you just want to cut half a chili into small pieces. Do the same with the onion. Again, dice half an onion. Do the same with the coriander and the same with the tomato. So we prep most of our ingredients. Onto the tempering or the chonk. So what you want to do is you want to add 2 tablespoons of clarified butter to a pan or a wok. Now you can use oil or butter, but trust me, ghee takes this to a whole nother level. Once the ghee starts to smoke, at that point, you want to add your mustard seeds and your curry leaves. Now be warned, it's going to sputter, so keep a lid on hand and put that on immediately. Leave it there for 10 to 15 seconds, at which point lower the heat and then add your chilies and your onions into the pan. You just want to sweat these off so they become slightly translucent and they cook down a little bit. Once your onions have cooked down, you want to follow that up with the tomato, ginger, and tomato paste. Same sort of thing, 4 to 5 minutes just for these to cook down. Now the spicy bit, pun intended. Bring out your masala dibba and you want to add in a teaspoon of chili powder, teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of coriander powder. Now these 3 ingredients are a staple in pretty much every Indian dish, so get comfortable with them. Same sort of thing, you just want to cook these down so you get rid of that raw taste of the spices. And after say a minute or 2, just follow that up with some water, and this just prevents the spices from burning. Once you see a nice red thick paste starting to form, you can turn down the heat. That's pretty much the tempering done. We're just waiting for the dal to cook now. Once you've heard 2 to 3 whistles from the pressure cooker, turn off the heat and wait for the pressure to release. Once you can open the lid, bring it back over to your wok and spoon in the dal. Turn the heat back on the wok and just combine the dal and the tempered spices together. Now this is totally up to you. Different parts of India, dal served at different consistencies. So if you want it thick, add less of the dal water to your mixture, or if you want it thinner, add a bit more. Bring your dal to a boil and add salt, a tablespoon of tamarind paste, and have a quick taste. See if you need anything else. It's a perfect opportunity to add some more chili powder, coriander powder, anything to give it that extra oomph. And finish off with some coriander. That's it, we're done. So dal is best served with the rice and some yogurt on the side, or of course with roti, an Indian flatbread. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please like, comment and subscribe. And let me know, did I do a better job than Minnie? I doubt it. See you in the next video.